We begin in Washington with that debt ceiling showdown. If you're tuning in right now, wondering when this will all be over, tonight we may finally be inching towards some resolution that would allow lawmakers to avoid what would otherwise be a catastrophic default. The House of Representatives just passed a bipartisan deal to avert the default. It now heads to the Senate, where there are many members on both sides of the aisle who are also unhappy with the compromise. Speaker McCarthy was able to keep much of his party in line despite dozens of his fellow Republicans defecting. The head of the influential Congressional Progressive Caucus voted no, and we're standing by to speak with her. But first, our senior congressional correspondent Rachel Scott joins us now with what comes next after this vote. Hey, Rachel.
Well, Lindsay, consider it a debt limit bipartisan breakthrough after weeks of stalled negotiations, a whole lot of back and forth between the White House and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, and a lot of arm twisting. The House tonight passing a bill to suspend the debt limit through the next presidential election and also avoid a catastrophic default with just days to spare. More than 300 members of the House voting in support of this deal. So let's talk about what is in it. It's going to rescind and claw back billions of dollars in unspent COVID funds and IRS funding. It will also impose stricter work requirements for some older Americans that are on food stamps, which is a very red line for a lot of House progressive Democrats. It will also end the student loan payment pause that President Biden put in place during the pandemic. That will now end in August. Now, of course, this did get a large amount of bipartisan support, but leaders on both sides of the aisle really didn't get everything that they wanted here, and that did cause some House progressives and some deep-line conservatives to vote against this. In the end, you had more than 70 House Republicans that voted against this bill. They wanted even deeper cuts, and you had more than 40 House progressive Democrats that said that they would not vote for this bill either, many of them taking issue with a lot of those stricter work requirements in this bill. So where does this all go from here? Well, now it has officially cleared the House. Now it's on to the next chamber, over to the Senate. They do not have a lot of time to get this done. The country will default on June 5th if the Senate does not pass this deal. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is urging the Senate to move quickly on this, hoping to get this passed by the end of the weekend, Lindsay.
Rachel, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.